Picture this. You are in the boardroom. The CFO just asked a simple question. What business capability improved because of our L&D investments this year? You pull up your dashboard. Completion rates, training hours, program delivered. But the room goes quiet because none of these numbers answer the question. If this moment feels familiar, you are not alone. And today, we are going to fix it. Hello and welcome to Growthify, where we elevate L&D impact and position learning as a strategic driver of business performance. I am Dr. Aparna Desai, founder of Ventura Learning and a doctorate holder in organizational development. I have worked with Fortune 500 companies, mid-sized enterprises, and fast growth startups. And I have seen the same pattern repeat itself. L&D teams work incredibly hard, but struggle to prove their strategic value. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly why that happens and most importantly, what to do about it. Let's dive in. Here's what is happening in most organizations right now. L&D teams are super busy. They are busy building content, launching programs, and upgrading platforms. They are always moving. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Motion is not the same as progress. When L&D reports to leadership, the dashboard typically demonstrates execution. They tell the leadership what L&D did, but they don't tell what the organization became because of the L&D activity. When the CEO asks, what business problem did L&D solve this year? The answer often gets uncomfortable. Now, I want to ask you a critical question. Is this a measurement problem or an alignment problem? The answer might surprise you. Here's what I see all the time, and I literally mean all the time, when I'm working with L&D leaders across industries. L&D is speaking a different language than the boardroom wants to hear. In the boardroom, L&D is no longer evaluated as a support function. It is evaluated as the business level. The questions have fundamentally changed. The questions now are around behaviors, capabilities, and business outcomes. This is not about L&D doing more work. It is about the story you're telling doesn't connect to the story they need to hear. So let's change the story. This brings me to what I call capability to value framework. It's a strategic approach that fundamentally reshapes how L&D demonstrates impact. Here's how it works. Step number 1. Shift your starting point. Instead of asking, what programs are we delivering? Let's ask, what enterprise capability are we accountable for strengthening? That capability becomes your KRA, your key result area. Step number 2. Define multi-level LPIs. What are LPIs? Learning Performance Indicators. They are at 3 strategic levels. Tier 1. That's called leading indicators. These are early signals that behavior is beginning to shift. These tell you, is learning starting to stick? Tier 2. Learning Effectiveness Indicators. This is evidence that your capability is being applied in the flow of work. These tell you, is the capability translating into performance? Tier 3. Business Outcome Indicators. This is a direct enterprise impact. This tells you, did the business get stronger? Now let me show you what this looks like in practical. Compare these 2 reports on the board. Which report would you want to present? One reflects activity, the other reflects strategic value. One says, we were busy. The other says, the organizations became more capable. Our capability to value framework ensures that every learning initiative is connected structurally to the enterprise outcomes. And when that alignment is visible, L&D moves from reporting efforts to demonstrating impact, from support function to strategic business partner. And here's what this really means to you as L&D leader. The future of L&D leadership is not about delivering more programs. It's about making impact undeniable. It's about walking into the boardroom and saying, here's the capability we committed to strengthen, here's the early evidence of behavior change, and here's how it translates into performance. That's the business outcome we delivered. When you can tell that story, backed by the data at every level, you're no longer defending your budget. You're claiming your seat at the strategy table. L&D leaders are still discovering. Your work has always been strategic. The question is whether your reporting reflects that. The capability to value framework gives you the language, the structure, and the matrices to make that value impossible to ignore. If you would like to evaluate your current L&D, KRA, and KPI structure, I have created a downloadable Capability to Value Framework Assessment. You can use it to assess whether your matrices are visible, valuable, and strategic. The link is in the description box. If this conversation resonated with you, subscribe, share, and comment below. I want to hear what's one capability your organization needs L&D to strengthen right now. Join me as we continue exploring how L&D can elevate its strategic impact. This is Growthify, elevating L&D impact to make it visible, valuable, and strategic. I am Dr. Aparna Desai. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.